Hello students. Okay, today we will discuss exercise 3.1 in the chapter polynomial. What is the question here? If p of x equal to 5x power 7 minus 6x power 5 plus 7x minus 6. Find. Following these we want to calculate. What is the first question? Coefficient of x power 5. Coefficient of x power 5 means variable before part is called coefficient part. Whenever if you take any term, for example 7xy squared at 8x. Okay, here 7 is called numerical coefficient and these two are called literal coefficients. Literal coefficients. Okay, what is the question here given? Coefficient of x power 5. We have to identify the in these terms x power 5 term you have to identify. Where is x power 5? Here x power 5 is there. Okay, this numerical coefficient what is there here? Minus 6. Here minus symbol is there. Minus symbol is there means we have to take minus. Minus. What is the number here? 6. Minus 6 is the coefficient of x power 5. Coefficient of x power 5. Next, degree of the p of x. Degree of p of x means already we discussed in the previous class how we can calculate degree. Each term degree calculate individually. Later, which is the biggest among those? That is the degree of the expression. Okay, what is the degree of this one? 7. X power 7 is it? 7. What is the degree of this term? X power 5. 5 is the degree. What is the degree of this one? X power 1. 1 is the degree. Here constant degree is 0. Constant degree is 0. If 7, 5, 1, 0. Each term degree we can find. Okay, now which is the highest one? 7, 5, 1, 0. 7 is bigger. So we can take a degree of p of x is 7. Constant term. In this expression, what is the constant term? Constant term is simply a number is available without variable. A number is available without variable. If you observe here variable is here. Variable available. Here not available variable. So whenever a term is without variable is called constant. What is the constant here? Minus 6. Minus 6 is the constant. Next, in first term only, second question. Write a polynomial and create 3 questions. Okay, our wish that one. We have to write our own example, one polynomial. I take one polynomial p of x equal to our wish that one. Okay, one term, minimum 3 terms we have to maintain to frame a question. Okay, now I will write 3x power 5 minus 7x x power 3 minus 8. Okay, I taken one polynomial here. For this polynomial, I want to write 3 more questions. Okay, questions are first question. How many terms available? How many terms in p of x? Okay, how many terms are there? 1, 2, 3. Second question. Degree of p of x. Degree of p of x. Okay, degree of p of x we have to calculate. Question I am writing question. These are all questions. 3 questions they asked to frame. Okay, now name constant term. Constant term. And even 3 questions. Ive rayandu. Okay, as is only how to frame. No need. Our wish related to that one how to frame. Any question you can frame, but related to that one. Okay, next in that one only. In exercise 3.1, second one true or false, do yourself. According to this concept only we will complete a second Roman. We will go for the fourth Roman. Fourth Roman. Check whether minus 2 and 2 check whether minus 2 and plus 2 are the zeros of the polynomial x power 4 minus 16. Okay, these are the zeros of the polynomial and none. We want to identify. How we can identify? First of all, by using these two values, find the value of the polynomial. Whenever polynomial value is the value of the polynomial is 0, we can say those are the zeros of the polynomial. So first take as which is the polynomial here? X power 4 minus 16. In the polynomial, what is the variable? X. Then this is the polynomial in variable x. So take a given P of x equal to x power 4 minus 16. Now I want to check these two are the zeros or not. Now replace minus 2, P of minus 2. Take instead of x minus 2 replace it. Minus 2 power 4, x power 4 is there, minus 2 power 4 minus 16. Minus 2 power 4 means minus 2 power 4 means minus 2 into minus 2 into minus 2 into minus 2. Okay, minus is repeated how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4. Even number of times repeated minus while doing the multiplication, result should be plus. Odd number of minus means we will take minus. 2 2 is 4, 4 2 is 8, 8 2 is 16. Now we can write 16 this one minus 16. 16 minus 16 0. Now go for the second one. P of 2. P of 2 equal to 2 power 4 minus 16. 2 power 4 minus 16. Okay, 2 power 4 value. Similarly, we multiplied, but here plus is there. So 2 multiply, plus simple you have to take 4 times. Okay, 16 will come. This one also. 2 2 is 4. 4 2 you have to take. 2 2 is 4. 4 2 is 8. 8 2 is 16. 16 minus 16, 0. What is the value of the polynomial when replacing P of minus 2? 0. P of plus 2 replacing after we will get a value of the polynomial is 0. Whenever you are getting value of the polynomial 0, we can say these two are replacing values are called zeros of the polynomial. And if minus 2 and 2 are zeros of P of x or zeros of x power 4 minus 16 we can write. Okay, similarly in this model only one more model we will do. By doing this model we observe when given numbers are the zeros of the polynomial or not we found. Similarly third and fifth Roman only same model only do yourself. Okay, next in page number 59. Page number 59, example 2. Okay, what is the question here? Up to now we decided those are the zeros of the polynomial or not. We decided previous by doing the previous model. Here we want to calculate zeros. How we can find out the zeros of the given polynomial? Question see here in page number 59, example 2. Find the number of zeros of the given polynomial and also find their values. Okay, by looking at a polynomial, how many zeros are possible? We can say. How we can say? By seeing a polynomial, we can say how many zeros are polynomial are possible by observing the degree of the polynomial. Okay, first for example, if you take any polynomial, that compulsory will have degree. Okay, according to degree, for example, I taken one polynomial. For example, I taken one polynomial x power 5 7x minus 8 is there. Okay, what is the degree for this one? This degree is 5 1 0 5 1 5 1 0. In this big number 5 is bigger. That means this polynomial will have 5 zeros. 5 zeros will have. Okay, 5 solutions will be there. Okay, similarly we can say for every polynomial how many zeros are possible. How we can find out? Shall we see now? Okay, first question. P of x equal to 2x plus 1. Okay, P of x equal to 2x plus 1 is given. Whenever value of the polynomial is how much? To find out the zeros of the polynomial, value of the polynomial is 0. When ఎప్పుడైనా సరే వాల్యూ ఆఫ్ పాలినామిల్ ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేసి అనుకునే 0 రిప్లేస్ చేసి 0 వచ్చేస్తుంది వాల్యూ ఆఫ్ ది పాలినామిల్ అంటే సో ఈక్వల్ దిస్ వాల్యూ టు ద లెట్ p of x equal to 0. Let p of x equal to 0. Okay, can you say how many zeros are possible for this one? The degree of this expression is 1. That this term is 1. The degree of this one is 1. దీని యొక్క డిగ్రీ 1, దీని యొక్క డిగ్రీ 1. Highest degree 1. That means one solution is possible. One solution is possible. We can find out the one solution. Okay, P of x equal to 0. Now replace P of x with the 2x plus 1 equal to 0. Now move the terms. While moving the terms, don't confuse. Already in lower classes we learned. Whenever moving the LHS side to RHS side, we have to remember plus one side it means if you move on the other side, it will become minus. One side minus term it is. Another side will become plus. Similarly, multiply symbol. One side multiplying other side divide. One side dividing one, other side multiply. These are we have to remember by transposing one side to another side or another side to this side. That means LHS to RHS side or RHS to LHS side. While moving, we have to take consideration of these. Plus becomes minus, minus becomes plus. Multiplication becomes division, division becomes a multiplication. Now, while moving the terms, first constant we have to move. Constant move 1. If you move towards 1, it is the plus. If you go for the other side, it will become a minus. 0 minus 1 means we can write it minus directly. Minus 1. Minus 1. Now 2x, 2 is multiplying x. If you go on, 2 is moving towards the RHS side, it will divide because it is multiplying here. X equal to minus 1 by 2. That means x equal to minus 1 by 2 is the 0 of the polynomial. 0 of the polynomial. Go for the next question. Q of x equal to y square minus 1. Q of x equal to y square minus 1. Now let Q of x equal to 0. Y square minus 1 equal to 0. Q of x equal to 0, you have to take y square minus 1 equal to 0. Now this is, we can write y square. We can write this one also square form. 1 square. 1 square means 1 only we are getting. So y square equal to 0. It is in the form of a square minus b square form. A square minus b square form means a square minus b square formula is a value y, b value 1. A square minus b square. A square minus b square equal to a plus b into a minus b. That one we can write y plus 1 a plus b into a minus b equal to 0. That is y plus 1 equal to 0 or y minus 1 equal to 0. Individually equal to 0. Okay, this one equal to 0 and this one equal to 0. Now move the terms. Okay, plus 1 move another side, y equal to minus 1. If you minus 1 move another side, it will become a plus 1. That means y minus 1, y equal to 1. These two are the zeros of the given polynomial. Okay, observe here, what is the degree of this polynomial? 2. That means 2 zeros will be possible. 2 zeros will be possible. For this also, how many zeros possible? The degree of the z power 3 is 3. Okay, now we similarly same process only have to do. Let r of z equal to 0, r of z equal to 0, z cube equal to 0. Now apply the cube rule on both sides. By doing the cube here, we will get another side cube rule. Cube root and 0 means 0 only. That means 3 times. Here according to degree, 3 solutions we will have. So 3 zeros only have to 0, 0, 0. 3 zeros will be the solutions of the polynomial. Okay, now in page number 60. Exercise 3.2, page number 60. First one. Okay, if you observe here, some graph related pictures are given to you. We have to identify the, what is the question here? here y equal p of x is graph is given to you for some polynomial p of x. In each case, how many zeros are there? How many number of zeros are there? Previously, what we found, a polynomial is given to you. We found zeros of the given polynomial. But here, pictures are given to you. Graph pictures are given to you. We have to find how many zeros are there according to p of x polynomial. P of x polynomial, you have to consider how many zeros are there. If you want to find out a graphical picture having how many zeros, then immediately you have to remember that a drawn line touches the x-axis how many times you have to recognize. మనకి అక్కడ x-axis ని ఎన్నిసార్లు టచ్ చేస్తుందో మనం డ్రా చేసిన గ్రాఫ్ అనేది మనం ఐడెంటిఫై చేయాలి. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఐ టేక్ this one, this is the drawn line, this is the x-axis, this is y-axis. The x-axis touches na, this line does not touches the x-axis. So number of zeros how many? Number of zeros 0. Number of zeros 0. Nothing. This straight line does not touch the x-axis, then it will not have no zero. Okay, for example, if you observe here, if this is the x-axis, y-axis, I draw a graph like this. Okay, here this graph touches the y-axis and x-axis, but our consideration is how many times it touches the x-axis. That only our assumption we have to take consideration. Okay, this touches one time only. X-axis touches this graph one time only. So number of zeros how many? 1 0 only is possible. 1 0 possible. 1 0. 1 0. 1 0 possible. For example, if you take a third graph, so if you take third graph, if you draw a graph x-axis, how many times it touch? Okay, it touches 1, 2, 3. Don't consider y-axis touching or not. That is not needed for us. My option is only x-axis touches మాత్రమే చూడండి. Because y equal p of x form is given. Y equal to p of x form is given. Only p of x only, x-axis only consider. Okay, my x-axis is how many times it touching? 1, 2, 3. So 3 zeros. How many zeros are there? 3 zeros. Similarly, go for the next question. Fourth question. Fourth question, what is here? I draw one curve like this. Okay, this touches x-axis how many times? 1, 2. 2 times touching. Okay, 2 times touching x-axis means how many zeros are possible? 2 zeros. 1, 2. 2 zeros possible. 2 zeros possible. Okay, now consider the fifth graph. Fifth graph here, one curve is drawn like this. Okay, x-axis, y-axis. This drawn graph, how many times touching the x-axis? 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't consider y-axis touching or not. That is not needed. Only x-axis how many times that is cut. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 times cut. So that will have 4 zeros. How many zeros are there? 4 zeros are there. 4 zeros. 4 zeros are possible. Similarly, for sixth graph also we have to consider like that only. How many times it will touching? Similar one. 1, 2, 3. 3 times cut the x-axis. So number of zeros equal to 3 zeros. Number of zeros equal to 3 zeros. This is the whenever a process, whenever a graph is given to you, we have to identify the number of zeros. We will follow this model. Okay, next is for example, p of x equal to find the zeros of the polynomial. Second one. Find the zeros of the polynomial. Second one, p of x equal to x square plus 5x plus 6. X square plus 5x plus 6. Okay, how many terms are there? Up to now we find the zeros of the monomial, binomial. But here given trinomial. 1, 2, 3 terms are there. Whenever 3 terms are there given means that is a quadratic polynomial or not, first check. The degree of the polynomial is 2 only. Whenever a polynomial having degree 2 and 3 terms are there, then we have to factorize that one. Resolve into product of binomials. Product of binomials. Okay, p of x equal to x square plus 5x plus 6. Now we have to take a let p of x equal to 0. Let p of x equal to 0. take this one, x square plus 5x plus 6 equal to 0. Okay, now x square, what is the highest degree term? X square. Least degree term, constant term 6. Resolve into two numbers product. This one we can write as x into x, x into x. This one also write as product of two numbers. Okay, and we can write 1 into 6, write 2 into 3, 3 also we can write. But in these two, any one pair only how to assume. Okay, how we can assume? Whenever if you add two numbers, we should get 5. Whenever if you multiply, we will get a 6. Okay, if you add these two, 1 plus 6, 7. But it is not equal to 5. So this pair is not possible. 1 into 6 means product is 6. No problem with them. But while doing addition, we will get it plus 5. So 2 into 3, 6. 2 plus 3, 5. So this pair is correct. 2, 3 only pair correct. Now cross multiply these two. Cross multiply these two. Okay, 2 into x, 2x. 3 into x, 3x. By adding these two, we will get a 5x only. 2 plus 3. Like terms, 2 plus 3, 5x. Okay, now instead of 5x, replace these two. Instead of 5x, replace these two. X square plus 2x plus 3x plus 6 equal to 0. Now these two one group take as one group, these two take as one group. These two are one group, these two are one group. In these two, which one we can take common? X we can take common. X we can take common. Here two x's are there. One x I take a common. Then one x will be remain. Plus if you remove x, if you take common, what will be remaining? Plus 2 will be common. Similarly, in these two, otherwise here x plus 2 we got here. Same only copy here. X plus 2. X plus 2 copy here. Okay, now divide first this term with the first term. Divide 3x with the x. 3x by x. How much? X will be cancelled 3. Here we can take common 3. We can take common 3. Otherwise we can take common 3 directly. Without doing the division also we can take. Okay, now in this is one group, this is one group. This is one group, this is one group. In these two groups, which one we can take common? X plus 2 is the common. X plus 2 is common. X plus 2. By taking common x plus 2, x is the remaining. By taking the x plus 2, what is the remaining? 3 is the remaining. Equal to 0. Now individual equal to 0. X plus 2 equal to 0 or x plus 3 equal to 0. While multiplication is there, we will use r. Okay. Now we move the plus 2 that side. X equal to minus 2. X equal to plus 3 becomes that side minus 3. Move the terms. Okay, x equal to minus 2, x equal to minus 3. That means minus 2, minus 3 are the zeros of the polynomial p of x. Okay, that is the conclusion.